everyone, good morning. I mean, technically it can also be the afternoon, so I should probably let 11-year-old me do the intro.
Good morning, afternoon, whatever time you are, but welcome.
So anyway, I have a lot of Lego, if you haven't noticed. Doing what I do involves buying a lot of things, and I don't have a lot of storage because I still live at home. So I've kind of been having a bit of an issue recently. By the way, you're in my window. So firstly, I have this giant wall here full of nothing, and I want to try and get shelves for it, but I don't know if there's actually any wood in the wall or if it's just plaster, so I don't know if they're going to hang up right. Otherwise, I'm just going to put frames here. So I didn't really explain what I was doing, did I? I'm planning on working on my Lego displays because I don't have enough space, so that's why I mentioned the wall. So I want to try and get shelves for this wall, but I need to figure out if there's kind of a metal or wooden pole inside here. Another thing I really want to do is finally get doors for my Harry Potter display cabinet that sits downstairs in our spare bedroom. It's been on the table for a while. I did a video on this. I bought it back in like July or August or something like that, and a majority of my Harry Potter sets are in there, besides like the books and the clock tower, which is behind me. Everything else is on that shelf, and I wanted to put doors on it so that it could be dust free. So I'm planning on hopefully doing that today. So I'm gonna go to IKEA. Fingers crossed I get them. They're quite expensive, which is why I've been putting it off. I also ideally want to get another shelf for that cabinet because you can buy additional shelves and kind of stack it, and I feel like putting the basilisk on one shelf is really gonna do wonders, basically. So on the little shelves here, I'm planning on putting like all of my Star Wars ships because I've got a lot of Star Wars sets that I want to display, including like the two small ones from 2021, the 2019 Millennium Falcon, the Razor Crest, which currently just kind of hops from place to place in my room, the AAT, things like that. I want to put them all on display. Lastly, you guys might have seen these in the background. I mean, there's literally one right there, but I really like displaying my minifigures in picture frames. So I bought two of these kind of square ones that are new from IKEA because they got rid of the other ones I really liked, which is such a pain. So I got these, and I've been testing these out because I need to kind of reshuffle it. And I found out, firstly, you can put almost an entire row of bricks in. Fits perfectly, amazing. But the problem is I don't know what figures to put in there because originally I had two of these display frames, which they don't sell here anymore at IKEA, which is such a pain. I can't remember what these are called, but I know they still sell them in like the US and Canada. So if there was one reason for me to move to Canada, this frame is it. Definitely not anything else. So currently, all of my Harry Potter figures are in here. I used to have two full of Harry Potter, but I couldn't fit them all in. So then I had a third one of Disney, but recently I've swapped them all over. So we've got this one. Then we've got years like 4 to 3. Then at the very end, we have the rest of 6, currently what there is of 7, and like all the professors and the Quidditch players and things like that. And I've still got room. I feel like I'm gonna fill that one up though by the time this year's done. So Harry Potter for the most part, we're all set. But then that means I don't have anywhere to put my Disney figures, and I really want these on display since these are some of my favorite minifigures in my entire collection. And ideally, I want to have them next to the Disney castle because that makes sense. So I've now tried to put them in this frame, but the numbering doesn't work. Before, it used to be in rows of 8, which is perfect, and I can kind of fit 8 in here. They're kind of squished, kind of overlap. The spacing's not completely even, but I can do it. So then my other option was do 6, but then doesn't quite work. I don't know how to order these. I don't know if I should do like an entire Pixar frame, but I don't know if I have enough to do that, or if I should do like Disney princesses, and then we've got like the classics, and then we've got like all the ducks, and there's 8 ducks, and they're all in pairs besides Maleficent and Stitch. So can't really do 5 across, which would have been perfect spacing for that frame, which is such a shame. Actually, no, perfect spacing would have been 7, but you know what I mean. So I've kind of been having a few issues. So today, my plan is to go to IKEA and kind of sort out some of this display. I need to check this wall. I might ask my dad if he's got a tool to kind of check and see what's on the inside of the wall. And then I'm going to take you with me, put my doors on. I also should dust all of the sets before I put the doors on because I'd like these to be clean so they don't have to continue to dust them. I'm going to make a video on dusting soon. Stay tuned because the Disney castle is getting real messy. So this is kind of a vlog, kind of a display video. We'll see what happens. It's just a little bit of everything, I think. So let's go. Actually, before we go to IKEA, I need to go get breakfast. It's very unsettling. I don't know why. I don't want to say that I've lost my mum, so I'm just going to say that I've misplaced her because I can't find her. So I'm just going to keep walking and hope that she catches up to me, because now we're in the maze. The maze of IKEA honestly gives me Monsters Inc. vibes. Does anyone else? Where are they? Oh, there they are. Okay, so they're up there. Let's try this. So I never found out if I can attach a shelf to the wall, so I'm just going to YOLO it and purchase 2 or 3, and then if I need to return them, I will. Well, that was a lot of money, but I got everything. So before I get the doors on, I want to dust everything, but I'm worried that I'm going to have to take everything down to get the doors on, so I think I should do that now. I'm also not sure how I'm supposed to open it because it says don't use a knife. But do I just peel it off? Like, what do I do? So I managed to just peel the tape. It was surprisingly easy, but now I'm worried that I have to go get the screwdriver to actually bolt these on. Yet IKEA usually is like pretty like screwdriver friendly. Like usually you don't need that stuff. I just can't open this box full of all the screws. I'm making a mess. Oh, there we go. Okay, no, we've got screws, some door thingies, some screws, some more door thingies. Wait, there's 3 of them. Why is there 3? That doesn't sound right. Oh, maybe that's gonna ruin my Diagon Alley display. Oh no, okay, and one at the bottom. I'm too short for this. Through the work of purely myself and my mum slightly holding the door up, we have 1. We're halfway there. And I still need to dust. Ugh. So now that I've got the door on, I went into the garage and found my old kind of rose gold handles, and I'm kind of tempted to put them on here. I saw someone do it on Pinterest with like black ones on white, and it looked really nice. Otherwise you just get kind of this tiny cylindrical one. So I feel like I might do that. I think for now I'll just leave it with nothing, because if I just reach up at the top I can open it. So update for everyone, I put both doors on and I went to go and dust everything, and then I found out when I opened both the doors the entire cabinet starts to tip forward onto me because it's not attached to the wall, which I expected. Maisie, where are you going? So I then went and emptied everything out of the cabinet, put it all onto the floor, then I dusted off the inside, and now I've just got to wait for my dad to have time to attach it to the wall. So while I wait for that, I've decided to come in here and play some Just Dance because I really want to do the Rasputin dance. I also thought it would be good exercise, so there's that. Hello, can I help you? Can get it. Good girl. I love you. So let's dance. Let's absolutely go. Please don't copy strike me. Oh, damn it. It's still going.